So you want to combine the wing T with the spread offense, but you have no flipping clue on what passing concept to use? Well, like that says right there, when in doubt, why cross it out? That's what we're going to cover today. Hey Coach McKie here, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time visiting my channel, welcome, and let me give you the elevator pitch. We talk about offensive football. That's right, passing schemes, running schemes, tempo, any and everything that has to deal with offense or even defense. That's what we do here on this channel. So if that's something you want, click that bell notification and that subscribe button somewhere around here and let you know when I go live and when I post new videos. So the wing T is a run-first type offense, and maybe you want to, like us, that's where you came from. You ran the ball, but now teams are starting to pack the ball in, and you don't know what run or what pass to use. So in this video, I'm going to cover that. I'm going to show you the best pass to use, what formation we use that gives us the wing T types thing. And when I'm talking about wing T, I'm talking about the structure, the if-then, presenting the same thing to the defense, but having an if-then structure. And so we can punish defenses that want to jump on us when we're gashing them. So let's get right into it. So the first play we're going to do is we're going to draw up our Y cross. Now remember, this is the wing T philosophy, and the wing T philosophy states that you got to have somebody in motion. So who we're going to put in motion is the F. We're going to put him in fast motion, and fast motion tells the F whichever side he's on, he goes to the opposite side. So he's on the left, he's going to motion to the right, and he has just got a swing route. And remember, the quarterback can do a couple of things. He can wave them and then say set go. You can teach the F to go on motion when the quarterback says set, or you can raise the knee or leg, whatever it is the quarterback feels comfortable with. Let him do it. It gives him ownership, and it helps your players be like, oh, this is my offense. I can do this. And I'm going to be successful. All right. The L, we start them off with a mandatory outside release vertical. The Y, this is the key point. He goes under the first color jersey. So whoever is head up to slightly inside, he has to go underneath. Okay, the moment he goes underneath, he wants to get vertical and then get over the top of the next color. So he needs to find who is head up to inside that goes underneath, and then who's the next man because he has to go over top of them. And then from there, he is picking a spot 18 to 22 yards deep, but it depends on what this safety is doing. If this is a one-high safety, the middle of the field is closed. Once he does that, he snaps it straight across. If it looks like the blitz, once he comes under, if it looks like these guys are going to start blitzing, then once he comes underneath the first color jersey, he snaps it off into a blitz. If it is too high, so we have too high right here, and your guy is pretty smart, once he comes underneath, then he could actually bend it right in the middle. So the Y has a couple of options that he needs to understand when he can execute it. Now, Coach McKie, when is he going to do that? Through the reps, the constant reps over and over and over again that you will do because you are only practicing a handful of plays. You're getting great at a handful of plays. That is what you're going to do right here. The R, this is what I found that has worked for me. You can do something different, but we push him to a 15-yard dig, and we give him the option of wherever he finds grass, he sits in it. So if it's too high, and this safety is right here, well, then it turns into a curl. If it is one high, and it's like this, remember that the Y now is snapping it across, and then the R can go in a little bit further and settle down. If it's man-to-man, he keeps running. That is what you need to teach him, and you can do that through the settle up and neutral. The running back, he is stepping up, and you can do two things. He can block, or he can check and then release off to the outside. The quarterback, it is a one-step drop, and he is looking 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. So he is moving from left to right, or if you flip it and you're doing it at a blue, then he's going from right to left. Here's an example of the Y cross. He's got the vert. He is coming underneath and then finding grass. Right now, he sees that it's one high, so he should be breaking it straight across. But if he finds grass once he goes underneath, then he will sit in grass. He's got the 15-yard dig. As you can tell, he runs the wrong route. It's okay because it still opens up the middle of the field. We have motion, and then he's going to settle up and pass block right there. Now, this is a great play to run with play action if you want that, and it offers you the 6-man protection, which is great. So we put the ball there as he goes in motion. He doesn't like that. Now look at all this grass area. So the Y finds all this grass. He gets it, and here's the key point. No, did you see that? Did you see how he looks? The quarterback throws it to his right because he knows that this guy right here is in his way. So he throws it on his left side, and the wide receiver knows that since he caught it that way, he's going to spin and get up the field, and he gets additional yards. That's very important. You've got to teach that, and the way to teach that is in the settle up and noose drill. Here's another example of the Y cross, and again, motion him across. He has got the vert. He goes underneath and then over the top, 15-yard dig. Now, I want you to notice it's one-on-one, so we tell the quarterback, hey, if it's one-on-one, go ahead and take that shot. We like our odds. We do enough one-on-ones in practice every day that we feel confident and throwing it. So 1, 2, 3. He took a 3-step drop because he knew he was going to do it. It would have been better if he just took that 1 step. So we know that this guy right here goes underneath. He gets over top. Now he can find this grass area right here, but the quarterback's already made up his mind. It's one-on-one. He's going to throw it. That's a great. Notice how his eyes are on the ball. He's looking, he turns, he catches, and he scores. You do that, and you can only get good at that if you use the pat and go every single day at practice. Notice how those drills correlate with what happened on the field. And this is something you could show your players that, hey, you remember that touchdown you caught? Remember how you turned around and looked for it? Well, that's pat and go. That's settle up and noose. That is why we do the drills every single day. Hey, real quick, if you find this information valuable, if you love the wing tee and the spread air raid marrying together, then click below in the description or find the very first pinned comment. I have a list of a drill that you need to run if you want to get great at the wing tee spread air raid offense. It is something you can implement every single day in practice. Your kids get great. Your quarterback learns how to make the right adjustments and everything like that. So go down below, click the link, type in your email address, and you will get that video right away. Now let's get back into the Y sail. All right, so now the defense is over pursuing the Y cross. They know you're going to run it. It's your bread and butter. They always do it. What's going to happen is you've noticed that this Y, when the Y goes underneath and over top like this, you see up in the press box or someone sees that they're running with the Y and jamming him up and everything like that. You know you can hit the backside, but you don't want to. You want to get the ball to the Y, so what do? Well, if they stop the Y cross, then you call the Y sail. And this is the perfect play to it because you are switching things. You're making things look similar, but different. Kind of like you're making things in the wing tee look like the buck sweep, but it's the belly, or it's the down, or it's something like that. This is what we're doing. So we've got Y sail. Again, we're using the wing tee philosophy, so we've got to put somebody in motion. We're going to put the F back in motion. Nothing changes for him. This is fast motion. So that tells him whichever side he is on, he's going to the opposite side, sail. The R now has the outside release vertical. The Y, this is something I picked up from Noel Mazzoni. He is going to go underneath the first color, make it look like he is running Y cross. Then he's going to push it vertical to 10. Then he's going to speed out. The L is going to do what the R did opposite. He is going to do a 15-yard dig, and he's got the option of settling up in grass. So if it's one high, he's settling up on the hash. If it's too high, it turns into almost a curl. If it's man-to-man, he keeps going. The running back, he can step up and block, or he can release. And the quarterback is doing a one-step drop. He is taking one step, and he's looking 1 to 2 to 3. So he's staying on that right side. If he starts out on the right, he stays on the right. And then if nothing's coming, then he goes backside. let's get into some film now, and you will see what I'm talking about. All right, so here we go. We have our motion across right here. Now, he's going to do something because, again, I just learned how to do this even better, but originally he went outside. What we want him to do now is we want him to go inside, release inside, get vertical, and then run a 10-yard outside release. He has got a vert going, and he has got the 15-yard dig. Now, I want you to notice that when we actually snap the ball and do this, the quarterback's going to make a little play fake, and then he is already in the body of the corner, so that tells the quarterback, go ahead and throw the ball. And it's a nice and simple read and pitch and catch, because look, he puts the ball in there, and then he throws it. Really fast, already have him right there, touchdown. Nice and easy. We've got the sail again. We're pushing him in motion. Now, he goes outside. Remember, go inside, but he does a 10-yard out, and this is a good thing. When you find grass, you can tell him to sit in grass. He gets hemmed up a little bit, and he's going vertical. There's a nice window right here that the guy, the slot, can get his grass in, and you're going to see that right now. So he's in motion. Notice that grass, this grass area that he can sit in, and the quarterback knows he can sit in it, and that is a way you can teach, hey, find grass, take grass, and it's a good concept to have. You need to implement that in every aspect of your game. Because look, boom. He's in between the three people. This guy is commanding a double team. So there's a grass area. He makes the catch. He gets what he can, and he gets down. That right there, the Y cross, that is how you punish defenses, and that's the if-then when teams are trying to stop the run. If teams are trying to stop the run, then you hit them with the Y cross. And it is a very simple concept. It is very easy to read for your quarterback and all of that great stuff, man. And who does not like touchdowns? Now, if you want to learn the secret drill that you need to use every single day for this offense, this two-back offense, check the description. There's a link, or check the very first pinned comment. Once you click that, all you got to do is type in your email address, and I will send you the drill. And this drill will increase your completions. It'll increase your knowledge for your quarterback. Your points will go up, all of that cool stuff, because you are practicing something that you will see in a game. Now, don't go anywhere, because right now, boom, there should be something popping up right here or right here about the one formation offense. Click that, and then I will see you later. And until next time, let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.